Now, to remind you, as Israel opened its schools after the first COVID-19 wave, many were quickly shut down as the virus began to spread across the education system. And as part of control efforts, well, nationwide testing was boosted. Now, that's continued to increase ever since, and drive-thru testing sites have been set up across the country, with the Health Ministry carrying out more than 23,000 tests yesterday alone. But what is the process to get tested here in Israel? As numbers rise, many are wondering how to go about checking if they're safe. Well, our very own Nittany Manson went through the process and she is here to tell us more. Nittany, first of all, we're so glad to have you back in the office.
So good to be back, Tracy.
So lucky you can work from home. That's what I'm saying about technology these days. But tell us, what did you have to go through in order to find out how to get a test in the first place?
So taking it back a second, I was at a workshop, actually a weekend workshop. Everything was fine. I felt fine afterwards. I came home, continued working, everything was normal, and then I got a phone call, that phone call that nobody wants to get, saying somebody at your workshop actually got tested for corona and came up positive. So I immediately called my doctor. The office was closed when I called. It was actually, it was a difficult process to go through.
Right, I have heard.
But it was a Thursday evening, so come Friday morning, I called my doctor's office. My doctor said, okay, I'm gonna send you to get a test, and then just kind of hung up on me.
Okay.
It was like...
We're left with no answers, but then you took yourself into quarantine, and from there, on your own, you started to make some more phone calls.
Yes, so I put myself into quarantine. I called MADA, I called the Health Ministry, I called everybody that I could. It was a Friday, which meant everything was closing, so it was really difficult to get a hold of anyone. I didn't actually until Sunday morning. But on Friday afternoon, I got a text message from MADA saying, okay, so your doctor has recommended you for a test. Where would you like to do it? It gave me a drop-down list.
Okay.
You pick your location, your time, everything. Once I got that text, everything was easy.
Right,
I just picked everything. I got the test on that Sunday morning.
Fantastic, and we're seeing some pictures now of you. We were seeing them just before of getting the test. What was the experience like? It looked a bit icky.
It was very nerve-wracking. It's the corona test. Everybody's like, it's crazy, but it was very simple. It was much easier than I thought it was going to be. Once I got reached out to by MADA, everything went very smoothly.
Okay.
I set up my test on the Friday afternoon. I got the test on Sunday morning. And I had my results by the next day. It was less than 24 hours.
That is very good. So if you were to give advice to somebody who's in Israel that might not know the process, just give us the 1, 2, 3 of what they should do.
1, 2, 3, 1, call your doctor. 2, make sure you get that text from MADA, and if you don't, call your doctor again.
Okay.
Set up your time and
once you get in touch with MADA, then the rest is smooth sailing.
Smooth sailing, and you get your answer pretty quickly, actually.
We are so glad to have you back and that you're healthy, and thank you for that insight. I'm sure it's going to help out many people.
I hope.